Virginia Tech plus 5.5. You can keep those points. We don't even need them.
2-1 last night, 2-0 the night before.
That thing to break over the middle of the plate.
I think he stepped out easy.
Let's go to Arby's.
Good evening.
Welcome, Mark Paster, my co-host Mark Paster, and
Good
behind
evening.
the scenes Patricia. What's up?
How are you? I just watched live just there a play in LSU that was ridiculous. I don't know how that Auburn quarterback he almost got sacked 4 times and he threw a touchdown pass. So I'm a little off my game at this present moment.
Say you're a little disappointed.
Well, they had him sacked 3 or 4 times, and he just threw one up to a wide open guy. It was the most amazing play. I mean, it was to watch. It was pretty cool, but not when you have the other side. What just happened there? Yeah, I don't know. Well, anyway,
the guy got hit. Whatchamacallit? The guy got crossed. He put his arm out like that, and it took his head off.
Clothesline. So
Clothesline. That's what I was trying to say.
He got clotheslined.
So, Mark Paster, let me ask you a question here. You people were questioning you about betting 100 games today. Tell me what's your record so far?
Games that are final, 8-4. 8-4 today. 8-4. I got one game out there that obviously does not look good.
Who is it?
Northwestern. So let's just go out and say 8-5. But I got LSU here. I got Washington. Washington, who is getting 3, is down to Oregon State by 4 right now. That just happened.
So that's a toss-up.
That's a toss-up, yeah. LSU looks good. Washington's a toss-up right now, and I have Arizona State starting right now. I'm sorry. Yeah, Arizona State starting right now. So
throw the flag.
So I'm having a pretty good day as of the moment right now. I know a lot of people are talking about Kelly's 3-team moneyline parlay. I had I had 2/3 of it. I didn't play it as a 3-team. I played it as a 2.
You played the money line too?
No, I didn't play the money line one. I just played the spread one.
Oh,
so
I
won. No, I know. The reason I didn't, I don't know. Oh, here goes LSU. But
pull the trigger, huh?
I couldn't pull the trigger. I figured she hit it last week. What's the chance that she hits back-to-back 3-team money line parlays, all plus money?
Yeah, but you know what? Here's the thing is, as gamblers, anything streaky, like that makes me think you're gonna hit.
Yeah.
Because when you get cold, you get cold, you lose 30 in a row.
I'd like to go back in time and change that. But so anyway, let's take a look. How are we doing on Twitch right now? We got any comments? Because right now, according to Twitter, there's only a very small the smallest viewership we've ever had in the history of our show. So I'm a little confused about that number right there. But having a pretty good day, El. I know your parlay went down with who to go down with?
Tennessee.
You hit Missouri, yeah.
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 I think I had another loser in there.
Once the first one, I stopped paying attention to it. But you had a big. I just noticed. I just saw you had a late.
I had a game of the year.
Game of the year. I didn't even know that you had a game of the year.
Yeah, I had a game of the year. Okay, I only give that out once a year.
I would assume.
Yeah, and I had the right connections in Kansas.
Yeah, I guess.
And
what did they tell you that they're just the worst Division 1A team and to?
They just said points. They could smell it in the air, points. And the best thing about an over, especially when it's a game of the year, if it's over in the third quarter, it's nothing better than that.
Yeah.
So I had one play today. I went 1-0, lost the parlay. I don't even count those. So I've got some crazy math over here. So 1-0. There you go.
Good. Hey, it's a good math. So I was looking at my picks today and just seeing as we're on money line dogs type of situation. I look at the plays I put out today. I had Louisville +7. They covered, but they didn't win. I had Michigan +2. They covered and hit. I had Texas Tech +7. They covered and won the game. I had Washington State +7.5. They covered and won the game. I had Mississippi State +7. They covered and won the game. If I money lined all my dogs today, it'd be a really, really big day.
Doesn't it feel like a lot of those 6 or 7 point dogs are winning. Right?
In college or winning. Yeah, I think it's much easier to hit these. I shouldn't say easy, but I feel like you see more of these +6, 7 dogs win in college than you do in NFL.
Yeah, I agree with that. And I feel like even like the 18-point spreads are just like it's not I feel like it's not super shocking that they would go down.
Speaking of big spreads, BC is playing right now. Is it still a 3-point game?
6-point game.
6-point game?
Yeah, 6-point game. Not much time left. I mean, it is. Why do you want to know about that, Mark?
I do not have it. You just mentioned 18-point spreads winning on the field.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I agree.
No,
Yeah,
I couldn't. I don't know. I feel like Clemson, this kid was supposed to be so good.
Yeah,
and I just feel like eventually he's gonna.
No. Because all you have to do is, and you would know right away. Look, I'm not saying he won't be good. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is, all you have to do is watch him with your eyes, and I knew right away. I said he's a big, strong kid. He can throw the ball around, but he doesn't have like he doesn't like see the field like the other kid last year. That number 1 pick did. I mean, this kid's a big, lumbering kid who's probably going to be a pretty good Q, but not like what they've had.
Well, we'll see if BC can shock them. But
yeah, BC's down 6 with under 4 minutes to go. They're 3rd and 1 midfield.
3rd and 1 midfield. BC's 3rd and 1. Yeah, I'm not like I'm a huge BC fan, but it would be.
I'm a BC fan. First down.
Are they undefeated? Right? Are they 4-0? Right?
Yeah, 4-0. The kid's a good coach. They're still BC, but this kid's a good coach.
What I always go back to is they're BC, which means they're going to find a way to fuck it up.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna. I feel like they had a shot this game. You're right about fucking it up. I think it would. I thought it would have been like further down the season. But now, Mark, they're 1st and 10 at the Clemson 32, 3 minutes to go. What about the Red Sox?
The Red Sox. So I watched all I watched of that game today was the 9th inning because I think people over the house here with family over. I watched the 9th inning of the game.
Yeah.
I watched a bunch of guys get on base, and I watched the Red Sox get out of a bases loaded 1 out with Juan Soto at the plate. And they score 4 runs in the top of the 9th to take the lead. The Red Sox 5-1. Incredible rally. 2 outs. Vasquez comes up with a big hit, the triple. And then Travis Shaw gets a base hit that never should have. How that ball was not caught, I have no idea. To make it a 3-1 game, and then Kiki hits the 2-run homer. But then you look at Elliot. What do we talk about? What have I said to you 4,000 times in my life? 9th inning, you cannot walk people.
Yeah, but you're 100% right, and that's all we talk about. And they did it in the 10th inning too. Excuse me, in the bottom of the 9th.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They walked 2 guys.
But is that when they? Wait, they won it in the 10th, right?
No. They did not. They didn't go extra innings. They won it in 9.
They won it in 9, but in the 8th, did you see how they tied it up?
Yes.
It was an error.
I know.
Yeah, I mean that should have never ever had. Nothing should have. It was a pop up.
I know. He lost.
He lost in the lights or whatever. But that should be made 100 out of 100 times. I mean, we won't even be talking about anything. It would have been 1-0 game. Boom. But you're right. The walks are just they kill them.
because you got 4 runs in the top of the ninth. Your guy comes out in the bottom of the ninth, walks the first guy, and then gives up a 2-run homer. Now, I was sitting here watching the game with my dad, and he's like, just throw a goddamn strike. Who cares if they hit the ball? I'm like, exactly. You're up 4 runs. So the guy hits. He says that. We say that first pitch home run.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I'm not mad about the home run. I'm more mad about the ball.
No,
It's the walk.
Just stop walking people. I mean, and this is the only reason I have a feel for this Red Sox team is I really believe if they get into a playoff series, they can make some noise, because I think they have the pitching to half of their staff that they shouldn't even have. But I think once they get into a playoffs, they're going to be able to use the guys that they have trust in, and they won't have to use all these stiffs that they have on the team. So, but I mean, getting there still. So, Mark, I think were you a little bit wrong about the playoff scenario?
I think I am.
You told me if the Red Sox won 3 and everybody won 3, that it would have been us, but that they said it would have been a playoff.
So I think you're right. I thought today, I said if the Red Sox win today, they're in, because they'll have a 1-game lead over Toronto and Seattle. But so I think the way it is, Al, is if it's a 3-way tie, then I think it goes maybe into a playoff. But if it's just the Red Sox and Yankees tied, maybe I must be wrong, because
no, you're wrong,
but I'm still not even sure what the scenario is.
Yeah, the scenario is they still need to win.
If they win, they host the game. There's nothing else that needs to happen. If they win, they host the game.
Correct.
But if they win,
we were talking about 2 games ago that I thought that all we had to do is win our 3. That didn't make us in, but Seattle ended up losing, so that changed the scenario a little bit.
Yeah.
And now, did Seattle? Did they win today?
They're playing right now,
and they're tied 1-1.
Okay, so
they're tied 1-1. So because if Seattle lost,
if Seattle loses tonight, Seattle's done.
Seattle's out, correct.
And then it's just the Red Sox tied with the Yankees and Toronto a game behind. If the Red Sox and Yankees win tomorrow, Toronto's out. Red Sox host the game.
Correct.
If Toronto, If the Red Sox win, all the Red Sox have to do is beat a team that doesn't really want to play tomorrow. That's all.
But they've been trying, actually. They've been trying. They want. I mean, this is like
this Auburn quarterback. Do you see what he just did on 4th and 2?
Again, but he didn't get it.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, he did?
He got the first down.
Oh my God.
So I just want to, right now, Elio, we finally have viewers. Twitter is just taking us out to the woodshed here. So when we retweeted, oh my God, he did it again.
And Mark, they benched this guy tonight.
This is ridiculous.
They benched this quarterback.
He had 2 more LSU lineman right in his face, and he juked both of them and ran around him for like another 15-yard gain. So, what was I going to say? Oh, Twitter we have viewers now. I think we didn't have any viewers for the first 10 minutes of the show because it was just showing as a link. It wasn't showing like our stream like it normally does.
What the fuck is going on?
I don't know. Because
I just looked for the first time, like, Mark texted me, and like it's on your Twitter, it wasn't showing up with the picture that we're alive. Like it just had a link at the bottom. It almost looked like you just tweeted out like a bunch of tags and nothing else.
That's right, because you really have to really look to see that there's a link in there.
So like I don't know what Twitter's deal is, but like whatever's going on with them and StreamYard, it's really not working well at all.
Yeah, we got to figure a new way because it's a waste of our time.
This kid just commented on YouTube, yes, I almost didn't click. He just commented on the stream.
Yeah. Okay.
What did they just say?
Yeah, yes, I almost didn't click. Michael Nappy.
Yeah.
Oh, Nappy.
You couldn't even see it. It was not.
Yeah.
That's why I was looking at the thing the whole time. We had like 1, 2, 0 viewers. Like something's wrong because we never have that.
Yeah, like we had our most viewers on YouTube, and it was like 1. Now we've got a handful, or we've got a decent amount now, but like I don't know what the deal is.
So anyway, so the Red Sox, if the Red Sox win, they're in. Then
The Red Sox win, they're in. That's all they have to do. Chris Sale's going tomorrow. He was really, really pissed off about what happened to his game. Was it Wednesday night? So I think he's going to come out tomorrow. You know, I mean, he only gave up 3 runs. It's not like he got hit.
Can I just say, Mark? I don't know why I've fallen for this Red Sox team, but you know what? That kid who pitched today,
Tanner Houck, he's good.
He's got good stuff.
He's got really good stuff.
Why do they
Yeah.
baby him so much?
They baby everybody. Exactly. He's 23, 24 years old. They're going to tell me he's coming off an injury, and I know that he is, but they don't let anybody pitch. How many innings did he pitch today?
I think he went 6.
And they're shutout innings because they didn't give up the run to the 8th inning, so he pitched 6 shutout innings.
Yeah, he went. He's
got very, very similar stuff to Chris Sale, except he throws with the right arm. I'm not saying he's Chris Sale yet, but he's got very similar stuff. We got looks like about a 45-yard field goal here.
He missed from 51 tonight.
He hit that one.
That looks good.
Yeah, it's good. It's a 3-point game. Wow. And that was a pretty this was 13-0 a minute ago and looking like we were headed the other way. So all right, we got some work to do in the second half here.
SEC football, it's okay. It's a roller coaster. What do you got going on tomorrow?
Nothing. So I was looking at NFL games already for tomorrow. Let's take a look at a round. Elio, that Patriots game, I'm seeing 6.5s out there now. If you liked the Patriots at 7, it's gone now. Not everywhere, but it's gone in some places. What is Barstool hanging for that game? I'm taking the Pats tomorrow night. Crazy bet, but I'm taking it because this line doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, if you're saying you're taking the Patriots because the line makes no sense, I totally back it.
Makes no sense to me. I mean, I know there's no Gronk and there's no Jason Pierre-Paul, which is that's actually a loss right there because
they're both losses. They're both good players.
Yeah, but Barstool has it at 6.5. I'm taking the Patriots tomorrow night because this line makes no sense to me. Even with no Gronk and no Pierre-Paul, which is a loss because that's pass rush.
Those are 2 good, very good players.
Yeah, but I still would have thought that Tampa Bay would have been bigger favorites, and the fact that they're not makes me feel like Patriots are a right play here. They could get killed. They could get killed.
I'm not gonna.
You're not gonna go there with that.
Game. I'm not gonna get into that game. I'm hoping that the Patriots lose, but win. Maybe lose. But it's one of those games that I thought last week, and we say this sometimes, that usually NFL, if you get spunked the week before, especially the Patriots, they usually bounce back. That's why I thought they were going to play well last week. And maybe we're just a week late. Maybe it's this week they're going to play well. So we'll see.
Yeah. How about
Seattle with a 2-run homer? They're up 3-1.
Live updates, huh?
So we're gonna have to. Win. It's funny because if the Red Sox and the Yankees lose, and Toronto and Seattle win, it'll be 4 teams tied.
Yeah, and then what do they do?
They play They play each other. I think they both have to play each other.
Who plays who?
I don't know how that works, but you'd play 1 would play 4, 2 would play 3.
And then they'd have to have another game the next day?
Yep.
Wow. Wow. That's
why you know what? When you told me that, I thought it made sense because you would
Right.
use the head-to-head, but
I thought
they
I
don't.
made sense.
But the head-to-head, so it doesn't. That's why I'm saying like head-to-head doesn't mean anything because
I think no head-to-head does mean something if it's just between two teams.
no, the seeding. You still have a playoff.
So if it was the Yankees and the Red Sox tomorrow, the reason why the Red Sox would host is because they won the head-to-head.
Yes, that's.
But if it was the Red Sox and the Yankees, if Toronto was the one wild card and the Red Sox and Yankees were tied for number 2, then they would have a playoff game.
Yes.
So I think the only time they use the head-to-head if it's for seedings for teams that are already in. It's not to determine who gets it.
Yes.
So
which
in
I
a
don't
four-way, I don't even know how they determine who plays who in the
Yeah,
four-way.
I know it would. I don't know that.
Was there a coin flip somewhere?
No, I bet you it's like goes like your divisional game, like head-to-head. It's probably head-to-head.
So the Red Sox win head-to-head over all of them.
Okay, so then the Red Sox would be the number one.
Play who?
It would probably play either Seattle or Toronto, depending on the other.
I hope they get Seattle.
Exactly.
I wouldn't want to play Toronto.
What?
I wouldn't want to play Toronto. I think
Yeah.
they're the better team over the Yankees.
I want the Yankees to lose so bad. Oh, I want that choke. I want the Yankees.
It would be funny for them to lose to Tampa tomorrow, and and then the best case scenario would be Toronto win. Then the Yankees and Toronto would have to play a play-in game, and then the Red Sox would get to pick up the scraps of that game.
Yeah, Mark. No. Or you look at this. You want the Red Sox win, and then Yankees lose, and Seattle and Toronto wins. There's a 3-game. There's a 3-team.
And then the Red Sox pick up the scraps of that when those teams should have no pitching left at all.
Yeah, they both. One of the teams might have to play twice before they play you in the one.
It would be good. I wonder who would come out of something like that. I mean, there's no way to even predict that.
I just want the Yankees to lose. Did you see anything about the Bruins game?
I watched. I know Bergeron scored. I think Marchand had a goal and an assist.
The goalie, I guess, gave up a goal.
I heard that the goalie. I just saw somebody sit here and say that the goalie's preseason stats are not good.
I know the goalie but gave up a goal. Like he was just trying to clear it out, and he passed it right to one of the guys, and he just scored.
Oh, that's fun. I said, well, we'll see if this guy comes in and he's not sharp.
Who is the backup?
Swayman.
Who's what?
Swayman.
Who's the starter?
Klaus Ullman. The free agent they got from Buffalo. Allmark?
Yeah, it's Allmark, yeah. And then
Swayman's the starter.
No, well,
whatever the way you want to do it. If you think it's Swayman and then Allmark is the backup, that's the guy I'm talking about.
They're both of those guys are in a position to split time though. Like I don't think either of them's a starter or a backup.
Yeah, I mean I sort of disagree. I think they think the young kid is going to be the. I'm not saying they won't split time, but I'm saying that they think that the guy that they had at the end of the year is their guy.
They do?
I'm pretty sure.
See, I think
they paid that other guy a lot of money to be a backup.
What? They only paid him like $4 million, right?
They paid him $5 million a year. That's a lot of money for a backup, isn't it?
Yeah.
For goalie?
I think Swayman's good, but he needs more time in the league. Like he's not nearly ready to be like a consistent starter for like a whole entire season.
Yeah, I mean, I think
he's only 2 years out of college.
Right. I think they think they're going to split time, but so you're telling me when they get to the playoffs they're going to split? Like
that's a long way away, and Tuukka will be back by then.
Yeah, like Tuukka said that he wants to play again this year. So I mean,
If it's for the Bruins, I'll turn it off.
Or this will going to show you how good Tuukka has been and how. Let's see, Linus. This guy's name is Linus Ullmark. He's being paid $5 million this year. He is the 13th highest paid goalie in the NHL.
Yeah, but you have to understand, you can pay a backup like that because you're paying the goalie nothing.
I get what you're saying is that you divide it up. The average for the position is $3 million. Yeah. I don't know. I just think if they were looking at Swayman playing 65% of the games, they wouldn't have done that.
I think ideally they're going to use Tuukka as like their like a carousel to carry those two guys into like a starting position like regularly.
Yeah, I don't think Tuukka's got much. He's not playing much.
I think Tuukka will play a decent amount this year because pretty much every year during the regular season he's solid. He's struggled.
Right, but Tuukka's not coming back for like 4 months, right?
No, I think he's ahead of schedule, isn't he?
Yeah, I think he's going to be back like closer to like Christmas time.
What? Okay.
Yeah. I don't think he's going to be out for as long as you think he's going to be.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to look it up.
They originally, I thought it was like the springtime.
LSU's gone to halftime. All right, so we got a battle here for my late games. My middle of the day games were great. Late games, we're in a sweat. But hey, you know what? That's what it's all about.
Yeah, sweats.
It's all about sweating a little.
All right, well, listen, everybody, good luck tomorrow. We'll let out some more of our plays tomorrow.
Yeah.
We out.
See ya.